on automations. All right, we're going to click on life insurance. And that very first automation, first responders, Facebook Fast 5 Lite. So let's click on that. And so, folks, this is what you're going to be doing, okay? It's really important that you make these yours. Everything is set up for me. All the links, all the language is for Mark Jaffe. If you don't want them to think they're talking to Mark Jaffe, fix this. So first things first, we're going to click on trigger at the top left there.
Trigger top left.
There you go.
Oh, this here, okay.
Yep, and so you're going to go over here. It's already structured. All you need to do is on the right-hand side of the page, you see where it says in form and then select?
Yep.
All you need to do is select the form you want. There it is. So now if you hit save trigger.
Perfect.
Okay, now when someone clicks on your Facebook form, it's automatically going to come into here.
Okay.
Okay, so the next thing you want to do here is you want to click on conversational email. All right, change all of that. All of that needs to be you.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so if it's going to be Jason, make it Jason now.
Yep. Trying to remember what.
All right, and you're going to scroll down and in here, okay, right there, you're going to change that. Yep. Okay, folks, so take your time and do this right. It does need to be correct. You know, you really only get one shot at a first impression. All right. But just know that whatever you put in here, you can change it. You don't have to send a support ticket. You don't have to reach out for help. You can come right into here and you can fix anything that you make a mistake on. So if you misspell a word or you miss a word or something's not quite right, you can come in here and fix it on the spot.
And I'll add.
You definitely can add attachments. They are going to appear as attachments.
Oh, so the picture.
You want to just copy and paste that picture into there.
Gotcha.
So if you go to your existing email, grab that picture and copy and paste it.
Perfect. If you're like a tech guru, how's come my picture didn't paste in there good?
So one thing that I like to do is I like to highlight and copy from my Gmail. So if I do my signature template in Gmail, I will highlight it, click copy, and then paste it, and that's usually how it works best. Ta-da!
Oh. Yeah. There you go. Sure, so smart.
So make sure you hit save action. There you go. And then next thing is you really do want to test these things, folks. It's really important that you don't just have faith in yourself or faith in the software, that you do test this. So once you've clicked save, you notice everything went away. You're going to click back on conversational email. And then you're going to scroll down on the right and you are going to test this. So now you're going to all the way to the bottom. You're going to put in your email or one of your emails, not the one it's coming from, otherwise you won't see it. And you're going to send a test email. And what you're looking for is that your trigger links work, that names populate correctly. Yep. And that all your images come through.
Beautiful. Worked just like a charm.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so next things next. All right, we're going to come back to the automation and we are going to go to conversational SMS. So the next item down. All right, so you'll notice that the compliant language is not in this message. It only goes out by default on the first text message. So you do not need to worry about putting it in here. It will go out automatically. Right, and then, yeah, so just, yeah, go back to that and change that attachment. Nope, next one up. So there's, yep, there you go. Yeah, so you see that attachment there, signature card? You want to get rid of that. And now you can put in your attachment. Just a word to the wise, it is best practice when you put a business card in your signature for your email, that image is everywhere on your website and in your text communication. Again, for those algorithms, those AIs that are out there, to be able to say, hey, this is all the same person. It's consistent, all right? So once you're done with that, you'll hit save. All right, and you just want to check that second conversational SMS, make sure there's no language in there you want to adjust. That's the first one, so check that second one. Okay. Yep. Now, before we move on from here, fun thing, I did this switch before I did something else. So between those two, conversational SMS, between those two, there's a little plus. If you click on that plus, what do you get? Next one up.
Oh, the next one?
Right there. So you see on the right there where it says search action? Type in wait, W-A-I-T. Right, click on that, wait. Okay, so where it says action name, next to the word wait, type in the number 3. Great. And then below that, where you see the 0, put a 3. And then hit save action, bottom right. Okay, so now they're going to get that email, they're going to get that text message. It's going to wait 3 minutes, and then it's going to send that second text message. It's going to wait for 2 minutes, or you can adjust it however long you want it to be. And then look what's going to happen. So scroll down a little bit. Okay, there's an if, an and, or. Look at that. So if the person responded, nothing happens. But if they did not respond, a call connect is going to happen. So if you click on that call connect, it's important that you understand what's going on here. Your phone is going to ring first. If you answer your phone, you're going to receive a whisper message. That's what it's going to say right there. A new lead has been generated. It's going to tell you their name. You press any key on your dial pad and it will call the client. It will call that person. They're going to pick up like you called them because you did. All right. It's really important you understand that this is not the voicemail drop. This is actually ringing on your phone first. When you pick up, it calls them. If you don't pick up, or they don't pick up, it moves to the next step. In this case, it's a voicemail. So this is my voicemail. So you will need to change this. So click on voicemail. All right, this is my voicemail. You will need to change this to your own voicemail. Okay, now this voicemail can be specific to the first responder campaign. So that other voicemail we talked about earlier that we didn't record, that is your generic business voicemail. All right, that's what people hear when they call you. This recording is what they're going to hear when you call them and leave a message.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, so make sure it's clear. Can you go ahead and play it for everybody so they know what that recording sounds like?
Thank you for reaching out to us through our First Responders Life Insurance ad on Facebook. My name is Mark. I'll be assisting you get those enrollment options out to you via text and email. I'm calling today to introduce myself so you know that I'm a real person and not a machine or someone not in America. And all I'm looking for right now is your date of birth so that I can go ahead and get those enrollment options sent out to you via text and email. You will get a text from me and an email from me about this. You're welcome to call me or respond electronically. Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice. I look forward to serving you.
That's it. 36 seconds. I could have not said text and email 3 times and it would have been 30 seconds, right? So you do want to keep them short and sweet. Maybe a little bit slower than I was talking, but keep it nice and clean, right? 1 or 2 jokes, don't get crazy. All right. You don't know who's on the other end, right? And then scroll down. And this is what happens afterwards. So if they don't respond to anything, they don't pick up the phone, there's no engagement, a day goes by, they get another text message. So any questions, SMS, you want to click on that. Again, you want to go through here and make sure everything is relevant to you. Make sure you're replacing anything that says Mark or the Jaffe Agency. And then save that action. Okay, and as you can see, it waits 3 days and then it sends another text message. Okay, and that's the end of it. So that's all they're getting from me on an automation. Okay, if they haven't responded to any of those things, they haven't responded to any of my calls or texts, then I have a different automation that I would then roll them into. So from here, before you leave the screen, it is critical. You have pressed save every step of the way. Before you leave the screen, you click save in the top right corner. All right, that's that. So that is one automation that is running. Okay, so it's very important. So then if you click on settings there at the top of that automation. Yep. All right. This is just some optional things that you have. So you see where it says communication account time zone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to put that on contact time zone. Okay. So one thing when you're doing your Facebook ad, I do recommend that in the form, you do find a way to get their time zone in there because people in California will be on your Facebook ad at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if your automation is set to go out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and it doesn't know that they're in California, you're going to have an unhappy person. Okay. So be mindful of that. All right. And then you can control this specific automation right here under time windows. Okay, so if you wanted to be safe than sorry, you could have it go out at noon, Eastern Standard Time, and that way you'd be 100% certain that you're not going to hit anybody first thing in the morning. At the same time, with first responders, and in general, in life, with business, people want to feel important. Getting that call first thing in the morning, getting that text message first thing in the morning, that may mean something to some people. So use your judgment. It's personal preference. There's no right or wrong here. Yep, make sure you send that. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so now we're not going to get into anything else on this page. If you want to rename it, it's that pencil at the top. I think it's probably good enough for you since it's the same campaign. And then when you're done there, you've hit save, you've locked all those changes in, you're going to go to back to workflows. All right, now, okay, this is rinse and repeat. This is going to be somewhat time consuming. So you need to block off some time to do this and go through each one of these that you see is published. You don't have to worry about the ones that say draft, but the ones that say published, you need to go through and make sure that they're adjusted for you. There are a lot of automations running.
Yep, I'll do those tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so one in particular that I want y'all to see, if you come on down the page here, you're going to see Facebook first responders. Yep. Go ahead and pop that one open. All right. So right here under assign to user. Yep. Go ahead and put yourself in there. There you go. And then up there under trigger. Yep, hit save, sorry, hit save. To the left, sorry, the other one there.
The other trigger.
Yep, the one that's already there. Up, there you go. Yep. So right there in form, select your Facebook form.
Okay.
Okay, and then hit save in the top. And can you scroll down? Is there a save button there on the right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so then just click out of that, off to the left there. There you go. All right. And so what's happening now is when they come in, it automatically creates and updates their contact information, assigns to user, tags them from the ad campaign. So if you click on add tag, I believe you're going to see that I have a first responders tag for them.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's automatically going to tag them and then an internal notification. So this is how you're actually alerted that somebody has done this. Okay, so user type assigned to user, and then right there you see where it says new Facebook trucker. Go ahead and change that to first responder. All right, and hit save. Perfect. All right, save again, top right, and then back over to back to workflows. And actually, yeah, I think that's good, but just double check. Let's go back into that one real quick, and let's make sure that the settings are good. So scroll down, Facebook first responders, settings, top center, settings. Okay, scroll down. I don't think anything's in there, so we're good. Okay, everything's good there. It does because it doesn't interact with the client. Doesn't get anything. Nothing happens for the client. So we're good there. Right. And what else? I think that's it for now. You do want to go through those appointment things so that when you are booking appointments with people, that they're getting your information, not my information. All right. And anything that you don't need, you're welcome to delete. Okay. Do not be afraid to delete anything. If it breaks something, we'll help you fix it. Right. And I think that is about it for getting started.
Love it.
So, yeah. So the only other thing that we could do while we're on here together, if you want to do it, is to show you how to import your leads.
Yeah. Show me how
All
to.
right. So